We've got several bombshells coming out about FTX. I know, is it even imaginable that it can get worse? The more that we're learning about this through the bankruptcy proceedings, through new eyes being laid on the books or the lack thereof of FTX, there's more and more shocking things. For example, the new FTX CEO, John Ray, he previously helped with the bankruptcy of Enron. And with that history, he said what's happening with FTX is like nothing he's ever seen before. Sounds like it's messy, sounds like it's complicated, sounds like there's a lot of shady things that were happening on top of everything we've already covered in the past week. For example, it's now come out that Alameda Research gave Sam Bankman-Fried, again, the CEO of Alameda Research was Sam Bankman-Fried's girlfriend. Alameda Research gave Sam Bankman-Fried a personal loan of $1 billion. Also, the bankruptcy filings that shows that the crypto assets held by FTX totaled around $659,000 when Sam was saying to the world that they were worth $5.5 billion. Just a slight accounting error. And in fact, maybe they weren't used to doing any accounting whatsoever, because all of these billions in investments outside of cryptocurrencies that were never reported, never put on their books, no history or record of it ever existing, but they were claiming that it was. Also, Sam Bankman-Fried is classically known now, I guess, for using apps for his accounting for this information that would be deleted after a certain period of time, and he would encourage his users and his employees to do the same thing, trying to cover their tracks, trying to cover this multi-billion-dollar hole that they have on their balance sheet, and trying to cover up the fact that they were severely misusing their users' funds. I'm about to give you the biggest bombshell of all, but after that also there's a huge twist on everything I've covered so far in this video, everything we've talked about in the past week. What I'm gonna say at the end of this video, it's gonna knock your socks off. I'll just say it like that, so keep watching till the end. But here's the newest bombshell, and I think it's gonna be stirring a lot of rumors about what actually happened with the hack of FTX. Are you ready? So the Bahamian government now is saying, or admitting to the fact, that they told SBF after he had declared bankruptcy, after he was no longer CEO, after there's now new custodians over all of the assets of FTX. The Bahamian government told SBF to go ahead and gain unauthorized access to FTX assets and send them, all of them, to the Bahamian government. So was that the hack? Was that the draining of the funds that happened shortly after they declared bankruptcy? I think so. But I think that obviously this is going to be more and more come to light. This is brand new news. And also, Binance is under congressional investigation with his involvement in, or with Binance's involvement in the collapse of FTX. That is what the mainstream media is trying so hard to twist this as. Sam Bankman-Fried is the victim. It was pretty obvious in the New York Times article that came out. This is a twist, by the way. In the New York Times article that came out, no mention of fraud, crime, illegality whatsoever. It's just a thing that happened. Like Christine Lagarde said, oh, inflation just happens. No one really knows how that happens. They're trying really hard to paint him as the victim, which is unbelievable. And they're trying to say that China was behind it. After everything that Sam has admitted to, apologized for, and after everything that's been happening behind closed doors, now there is some mystery as to who it was that leaked the balance sheet of Alameda to CoinDesk. That is the mystery. Was that Binance? CZ is famous for approaching media outlets with dirt on his competition and trying to get them to publish it to shed negative light on his competition. So was this the straw that broke the camel's back? Was this the pinprick that fell FTX completely? You know what? If the truth coming out is what makes FTX topple, good riddance. But you cannot say that everything that happened All the billions of dollars that were lost of user funds was not anything to do with Binance and everything to do with the greedy, manipulative, sneaky, private, non-transparent whatsoever behaviors and activities of Sam Bankman-Fried and the FTX exchange and Alameda. So there is that. There's your twist for you. Now, for you guys who are interested in what's happening with Genesis, they're asking for a $1 billion loan by Monday. If they don't get that loan, what's going to happen? All eyes are on Gemini, which is a huge custodian for institutional investors in crypto. Also, Grayscale, a sister corporation through the umbrella group of digital currency group, covers Genesis, Grayscale, CoinDesk, a lot of things. Will they dissolve Grayscale to save Genesis? Is it all going down? Also, with some ties to Genesis now coming out is Gemini Exchange. For those of you who have coins on Gemini, take a hint. Right now, they're just halting withdrawals for their Earn product because they were using Genesis lending for that opportunity to earn some passive income. So right now, the withdrawals are halted on their Earn product. But you know what exchanges and custody platforms are doing forever? They admit what they have to and they deny what they can. So right now they have to admit that they had exposure, but only to the lending, only their lending, not their custody. All user funds are safe. That's what they can say to you now. But you guys, look around you. It's all burning down. Get your coins in your own custody. See what survives in the long run. If you want to start trading then, if you want to put your coins in someone else's custody after all this, that's on you. But right now, I am urging you all to please take responsibility over your investments. Get your coins on a Ledger or a Trezor hardware wallet. Links for those are down below in the video description, as well as video tutorials. There's a ton of tutorials on YouTube as well. Feel free to just check them all out until you feel comfortable. And I have full faith in your ability to do that. Anyway, this video is long enough. There's a ton to cover. Toby and I are going to be traveling a little bit tomorrow, so hopefully we're going to have a video out for you tomorrow. We always do. Anyway, hit like and subscribe. Check out the CT Club down below. For those of you who don't know yet, that's a great resource as well. All right, bye guys.